Check, check. Yeah, it sounds much cleaner. Hey, check one, two. Oh, yeah. Everything sounds better. Much better.
We'll get the goat tying here started in a minute, and we'll have Brooke Bruner will start us off. Can you hear me? Can't hear me? Hello? Hello? Is this off? Can you hear me now? You can hear me? Bill, you can't hear anyway. What about listening to you? Y'all let me know when we need to start. We're ready? We're ready. All right, we're going to start the goat tying with Brooke Burner. Then we'll go to Mesa Schiffner, Laura Bartels, Ashley Weber, and Cecilia Woodworth. That'll be our first 5 goat tyers. Brooke represents Clarendon College. Seven point six. Good run to start with. 7.6. All right. Mesa Schiffner from New Mexico Junior College will be our next cowgirl, and then followed by Laura Bartels and then Ashley Weber. All right. We'll get the arena ready. All right. We're clear. We'll go with Mesa Schiffner from New Mexico Junior College. All right, 9 point flat, 9.0, 9.0. All right, Laura Bartels, Ashley Weber, and then Cecilia Woodward. Laura Bartels, the arena is yours, young lady. Are we back there? Laura Bartels. Laura Bartels. She there? Okay. Seven point nine. Good run. All right. Ashley Weber, New Mexico Junior College, and then Cecilia Woodworth, and then Mays Meach. Phil, you're doing a great job holding those horses. Appreciate you. Eleven point two. All right, Cecilia Woodworth be our next cowgirl, followed by Maisie Meach, and then Sierra Telford. Twelve point eight, but she was safe at home. Good slide. All right, Maisie Meach, you'll be our next cowgirl, followed by Sierra Telford, and then Shaden Marr. Maisie Meach. All right, here we go. Maisie Meach, New Mexico Junior College. All right, it's good, 10 flat, 10.0, 10.0. Okay, we'll now go with Sierra Telford, and then Shaden Marr, and then Ashton Stanton. We have 12 goat tires this morning, and then we'll get into the barrel racing. Thank you, girls, for holding the goat and carrying the goats out. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the help we got. Sierra Telford, South Plains College, then Shaden Marr, Eastern New Mexico, and then Ashton Stanton from Frank Phillips. Eight point one for Sierra. All right, our next goat tire will be Shaden Marr from Eastern New Mexico, and then Ashton Stanton. 8.2 for Shaden Marr. 8.2.
Got it. I'm caught up.
All right, here we go. Ashton Stanton, Frank Phillips College, and then we'll have Kendra Deskovic. 7.2, good run. That'll be the fastest time this morning. 7.2, good run. All right, Kendra Deskovic, Frank Phillips College, and then Quincy Morgan Montoya. Good run, Ashton. Kendra Deskovic, Vic.
Yeah, just say it fast and hold your arms.
8, run, 6.8, good run, Kendra. All right, Quincy Morgan Montoya from New Mexico Junior College, and then we'll finish up with Texas Tech cowgirl Kaylee Strout. That'll end up the goat tying. 2 more goat tires, and we'll go right into the barrel racing. Barrel racers, we're going to be raking after 5 actual runs. Seven point three for Quincy. And I would have scored her about a 73 on the bronc ride. Kendra's time. All right. We're getting ready now to go with our final goat tire. Be Kaylee Strout, Texas Tech cowgirl. Six point eight. 6.8. Good run.
7-3. I missed the 7-3.
Yeah. All right. We had 2 6.8s this morning. We had a 7.2, a 7.3, a 7.6, 7.9. Good goat tying this morning, young ladies. All right. We'll get everything cleaned up, get the barrel set up, get Greg out of the arena, and we'll start with the barrel racing. Can we get one more guy on that little machine there? I think we can get the back dragging here pretty quick.
For more than 5 decades, Western Texas College has built a legacy of excellence. For 56 years, the Western Texas College Rodeo program has built a national reputation as one of the most successful programs in college rodeo. Built on mental toughness, discipline, and commitment, WTC athletes continue to compete at the highest level of collegiate and professional rodeo.
Allie Murphy will be our first cowgirl.
Each season, the Western Texas College Rodeo team carries forward a tradition of successful performance at a higher level.
15.72, 15.72. Okay, we'll have our last barrel racer on this drag will be Maya Hazmi. Then we'll drag the arena. $14.93, $14.93. All right, we'll drag the arena and we'll get back and start with Sally Peterson, Sophia Jones. That'll be our first two barrel racers. Yeah.
Okay, well, you said after drag Sally, I thought. Maybe you said Molly.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So. All right, our first barrel racer after the drag will be Molly Harper, Celie Peterson, and Sophia Jones, and then Jaden and all right, we'll get the tractor in the corner, get it turned off. We'll start with Molly Harper from Odessa College, and then South Plains Cowgirl Celie Peterson, Sophia Jones, Jaden Rodriguez. That'll be our first four, and we'll finish up with Rylian Bradford. Molly Harper, Odessa College, will be our cowgirl in the arena. Molly Harper. $14.11 plus 5 would be $19.11. 19.11. That's a good run. Sorry that barrel went over. All right. Sally Peterson from South Plains College and Texas Tech cowgirl Sophia Jones. That'll be our next two barrel racers. $15.25. All right, we'll have Sophie Jones, and then Jaden Rodriguez. We'll finish up with Rylian Bradford. Ava Malone is a vet out, so we will rake after Riley and Bradford. Sophia Jones. Fifteen point 15.21. All right, Jaden Rodriguez from Eastern Mexico, and then we'll finish up with WT Cowgirl Riley and Bradford, and then we'll drag after Riley in. Jaden Rodriguez. $16.67. Our final barrel rusher on this run will be Riley and Bradford on this drag. And then we'll drag the arena. We'll start back with Cheyenne Johnson. Be the first one after a drag. $14.74. We'll drag the arena. We'll get back to Cheyenne Johnson, Markel Moser. Be our first two barrel racers.
Tired of waiting for your life to start? It's time to build a future that pays off. At Western Texas College, you can train for a career that pays fast. Or you can earn an associate's degree with courses that transfer to a 4-year school. In-demand programs, flexible schedules. Earn your certificate in less than a year or a degree in less than 2 years. Real skills, real experience, real results. Your career, your pace, your college. Western Texas College.
All right, we'll get the tractor turned off, put in the corner. We'll start with Cheyenne Johnson from New Mexico Junior College, and then we'll go with Markel Moser and then Charlie Capeller. Cheyenne Johnson. Markel be ready, and then Charlie. .71 on the run. All right, Markel, you'll be our next barrel racer from WT, and then New Mexico Junior College cowgirl Charlie Capeller. Kids are coming in. All right, kids, let's get a little excitement here going on. .39 plus 10 for the barrel will be a total time of 24.39. 24.39. All right, get everything set up, get the arena cleared, and we'll go with Charlie Capeller, New Mexico Junior College, and then Ashley Weber, and then Sadie Jackson. .33. All right, New Mexico Junior College cowgirl Ashley Weber will be our next barrel racer. We'll follow up with Sadie Jackson, then we'll drag after Sadie. Good morning, children. How are y'all this morning? .08. 15.08. All right, our final barrel racer in this drag will be Sadie Jackson, Texas Tech. Here we go. Sadie Jackson, Texas Tech cowgirl. We'll drag after Sadie. Sadie Jackson. .04. We'll drag the arena. We'll start with number 16, Kaslyn, Emily, Harley, Brinley, and Trinity. That'll be our next 5 barrel racers. Thank you, young ladies, appreciate that. All right, Cashlyn, you'll be first, Emily, Harley, Brindley, and Trinity. Cashlyn represents Texas Tech College, University. Whoa. A round of applause, kids. Come on. She stayed on there and rode that horse good. All right, here we go. Sadie Jackson. I know. Cashlyn. Oh, that was Cashlyn. All right, no time. All right. Emily Rafferty. Raftery. All right, kids, help her home, help her home, help her home. Little action, kids. 14.53, 14.53. All right, Harley Hagan from New Mexico Junior College will be our next barrel racer, followed by Brindley Yore. All right, tough luck. No time for Harley. No time. All right, well, our next barrel racer from Brindley Yore, and then Trinity Zopp. Brindley Yore. All right, Brindley, we're ready for you. We'll go with Brindley. Trinity will drag after Trinity. $15.16 for Brindley. Trinity will be our final barrel racer in this drag. Trinity Zopp from Odessa College. $26.53. We'll drag the ring and we'll go with Tori, Maisie, Layla. All right, you kids, let's get a little dancing going on. Let's get a little dancing going over there. Look, all of them can dance. Hey, you kids think y'all can out-dance these two ladies right here? They're going to challenge y'all on a dance. Are you with me? We'll watch them first, and then y'all follow them. So these two ladies, we're going to get up and dance right now.
With you. You got to start it.
Y'all won. They're chickened out. They chickened out. We're going to drop their pay for not... Oh, here they go. Here they go. They can only move their necks.
That's right.
All right, watch them now. Watch them. All right. All right, here we go, kids. Here we go. All right, let's go. Y'all doing pretty good. Man, y'all can move. Okay, now, y'all watch the teachers and let's watch the teachers dance. Come on, teachers. All right, here we go. Now we're going. Now we're, oh, look, we got all the teachers going. All right, here we go, here we go. Now it's going to be the timekeepers over here again. You're doing good. Now let the gentleman down here on the floor do it. Yeah, here we go. Now we're going. Here we go. All right. Okay. Good job, girls and boys. Good job. All right. We're going to get back to the barrel racing. We're going to start with WT Cowgirl Tori Huddleston, then Maisie Hillwood, and then Layla White, Jenna Lawrence, and Campbell Smith. That'll be our 5 in this drag. Tori Huddleston, good job, kids. I'm proud of you. All right, Tori Huddleston, WT Cowgirl. 14.55, 14.55. All right, our next cowgirl, Eastern New Mexico, Maisie Hillwood. Layla White, you'll follow her, then Jenna Lawrence, and then Campbell Smith. That'll be our 5 in this run. Okay, here we go. We're ready. Maisie Hillwood from Eastern New Mexico. 15.08, 15.08 for Macy. All right, Layla White, New Mexico Junior College, then Jenna Lawrence, and we'll finish up the drag after Campbell Smith. Fifteen point 55. All right, our next barrel racer from Odessa College will be Jenna Lawrence. Fifteen point 15.11. All right, our final barrel racer on this drag will be Campbell Smith. $14.77 plus 5 be a total time of 19.77. Okay, kids, let's do something. Y'all listen to me, and I'm going to see how good you're going to listen. When I say stand up, you stand up. When I say sit down, sit down.
For more than 5 decades, Western Texas College has built a legacy of excellence. For 56 years, the Western Texas College Rodeo program has built a national reputation as one of the most successful programs in college rodeo. Built on mental toughness, discipline, and commitment, WTC athletes continue to compete at the highest level of collegiate and professional rodeo. Each season, the Western Texas College Rodeo team carries forward a tradition of successful performance at a higher level. Western Texas College Rodeo, where championships are the standard.
That'll be our first 3 barrel racers. WT, cowgirl Marky Hawksworth. Marky Hawksworth. WT, then Taylor Martin. $14.95. Okay, kids, listen to me. Now listen to me real close. Don't say anything until the barrel racer turns the 3rd barrel, and when she starts running home, let's stand up and really encourage her. All right? Yell, scream after they pass the 3rd barrel. Don't disrupt them while they're running. All right, get ready. If she turns this 3rd barrel and goes home. All right, ready? Go, encourage her. Come on, encourage her. All right, that's good. Good job. 15.76, 15.76. All right, McKenna Waterman from Frank Phillips will be our next barrel racer. McKenna, all right, y'all did a good job. Remember, when they turn the 3rd, stand up, yell, and give her some encouragement. All right, give her, come on, stand up. Come on, give her some encouragement. Woo! All right, good. 16.03, 16.03. All right, our next barrel racer comes from Odessa College, will be Laura Bartels, then Tristan Small will finish up with Avery. Y'all are a good set of kids. Laura Bartels, Odessa College. Encourage her, come on, stand up, yell, yell, yell. Woo! Okay, 16.68, 16.68. All right, Tristan Small from New Mexico Junior College will be our next barrel racer. Then Avery. Oh, okay. We'll drag after Tristan. All right, kids, get ready. Get ready. All right, let's go. Let's go. Man, y'all are good. Man, you're good. 14.90. Okay. That'll finish this drag. We'll the bottom row. Y'all are doing really good. Some of you are still awake. All right, we're going to get back to barrel racing with Avery Kink and Lair. I know I butchered that. I'm sorry. Frank Phillips, cowgirl. Avery Kinkelar. Then Scarlett Gott. No, she's the draw out. Avery good run, 14.62, 14.62. All right, Scarlett is a vet release, and then we'll go to Emma Hulse, Grace Barnett. Emma Hulse, Grace Barnett. All right, our barrel racer in the arena is going to be Emma Hulse from Texas Tech University, then Howard College cowgirl Grace Barnett. All right, kids, ready? Let's go. Yell, scream. All right, 15.24 plus 5 be a total of time of 20.24. All right, our next barrel racer from Howard College will be Grace Barnett, followed by Brenna Germain, and then Keely Farr. That'll be our next 3 barrel racers. All right, Grace Barnett. .47 plus 5 for the barrel will be a total time of 19.47. 19.47. All right, our next barrel racer comes from New Mexico Junior College. It's Brenna Germain, and then Keely Farr. Brenna Germain, New Mexico Junior College. .19. All right, our next barrel racer comes from South Plains College. It'll be Keely Farr. And then another South Plains College cowgirl, Kami Jones. That'll be our next 2 barrel racers. We will drag the arena after Kami. Keely Farr, South Plains. You got the arena, young lady. All right, 14.89. 14.89. Oh, plus 5. I'm sorry. Be it total time. It was a 19.89. Sorry. All right, now that's a good song to dance to, girls and boys. Six, seven. 6-7. All right, here we go. Kami Jones. Kami Jones from South Plains College. And then we'll go Julianne Cox. All right, 15.68, 15.68. Our next cowgirl is going to be from Howard College, and it's going to be Julian Cox. Julian Cox. Llewellyn Cox. And then Emma Waltrip. $14.92, $14.92. All right, the next barrel racer will be Emma Waltrip from Howard College, and then Georgia. $14.40. All right, we'll go now with Georgia Llewellyn from Eastern New Mexico, and then Casey Cash. Georgia Llewellyn. $14.68. All right. We'll now go with Casey Cash. $15.02. We'll drag the arena. We'll start with Maya, Cadence, Ashlyn, Isabella, and Olivia. Okay, we're getting ready to start it back. We'll go with Maya Castanedo, Candace, Cadus, Graff, Ashlyn Jones, and Isabella King. $16.0 plus 5 for the barrel will be a total time of 21.06. 21.06. All right, Texas Tech Cowgirl, Cadence, Graff, then Ashlyn Jones. Cadence, you're in the arena. $15.33 for Cadence. All right, our next barrel racer comes from New Mexico Junior College. It'll be Ashlyn Jones, then Isabella King, and Olivia Jameson. Yeah. We'll drag after Olivia. Ashlyn Jones, New Mexico Junior College. These are cowgirl fixing to come in the arena. Followed by New Mexico Junior College, Isabella King. $14.60 plus 5 will be a total time of 19.60. 19.60. All right, get everything set up, get the arena clear. We'll go with New Mexico Junior College Cowgirl, Isabella King, and then Olivia Jameson, and we'll drag the arena. Isabella King. $14.57 plus 5 be a total time of 19.57. 19.57. All right, our next barrel racer from Frank Phillips will be Olivia Jameson. And we'll drag the arena after Olivia. $14.79. All right, we'll drag the arena. We'll start back with Gracie Anderson, Paige Dunham, Macy Mabin, Madison Williams, Okay, we're going to start back with Gracie Anderson, Paige Dunham, Macy Maben. That'll be our first three barrel racers. All right, we're ready. They're Gracie Anderson. $15.45 for Gracie. Our next barrel racer comes from Western Texas College, Paige Dunham, then followed by New Mexico Junior College, Macy Maben. Paige Dunham. Good run, 14.35. Great run, 14.35. Okay, we'll go now with New Mexico Junior College cowgirl Macy Maben, then Madison Williams. $14.65 for Macy. 14.65 for Macy. All right, Madison Williams from Texas Tech College will be our next barrel racer, followed by Eastern New Mexico cowgirl Gracie Hillrood. Madison Williams. $15.90. All right. Gracie Hillrood, you'll be our next barrel racer from East New Mexico. Then Margaret $14.71. All right, kids, y'all ready? We're going to get everybody. All right, y'all look above you and see what section you're in. Look and see what section you're in. All right. D, Texas Tech, then WTC. All right. Margaret. Nopel. All right, here we go. Margaret is representing Texas Tech University. Margaret. All right, here we go. All right, no time. Tough luck. Okay, our next barrel racer, Laney DeQuero from Western Texas College, and Georgia Shields. Georgia Shields. Laney DeGuero. .61. 14.61. All right, now we'll go to Georgia Shields, Western Texas College. Johnny Shields, are you here? Johnny Shields, are you here? .19. Great run. 14.19. Okay, good run. All right, we'll go now to Clarendon College. Remy Nelson. Remy Nelson. Good run, Georgia. .76. All right, our next cowgirl is going to be Torrance Thedford, Texas Tech. We'll finish up with Quincy Morgan Montoya. Torrance Thedford, Texas Tech University. Then New Mexico Junior College, Morgan Montoya. .18. We'll drag the arena. We got one more barrel racer, but we need to drag because we're with 5, so we will go and then go with Quincy Morgan Montoya. You'll be our final barrel racer this morning. right, this is our final barrel roaster coming up, but you kids and teachers, we appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all have been good sports and good competitors. We appreciate y'all. All right, we're going to set the barrels, get everything ready, tractor backed up, and then we're going to be going with our last final barrel racer this morning from New Mexico Junior College. It'll be Quincy Morgan Montoya. Quincy, the arena is yours, young lady. All right, kids, help her out, help her out, help her out, help her out. 14.72, 14.72. We thank everybody that comes out this morning. We appreciate all the contestants being ready on time. Everything went real well, slick. We got through in about an hour and a half. Hour and 22 minutes. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all tonight at the College Rodeo here at WTC at the Coliseum. Thank y'all.